Good day, fine people, a very warm welcome to you. Welcome back once again. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore 64, and we're listening to some Star Wars music, which I'm sure you'd noticed. Now this game is called Ad Infinitum, published by Mr. Chip Software in 1984, and written by Shaun Southern, who went on to do a number of games, including the famous Lotus Turbo Speed trilogy on the Commodore Amiga, which I love. The game's for 1 to 4 players. It's a shooter, a space shooter influenced by Astro Blasters. If you've seen a recent review of Laser Malfunction on the ZX Spectrum by CRL Group, it's a similar idea to that. So waves and waves of aliens are coming on. We're controlling this red, orange teapot type thing, and we're shooting waves of aliens. Now look on the bottom right, there's the laser there. If it overheats, then we can't fire at all. So it's starting off quite easy. Play 1, that's me, level 0. Now apparently I'm told there's 256 levels, so it's all about seeing what aliens graphics are coming up next. So starting off quite tame, so even someone like me can be successful. Now, these reviews aren't about expert gameplay, you know this. It's about seeing how you would have got on of the game on your first or second go, and my laser is overheated, so I am doomed. We're doomed. There we go, and that's basically it. A nice smooth animation of the star field in the background. I don't recognise any of those star systems, but the ship looks pretty stupid. They could have done something a bit better there. Right. I love the sounds that the Commodore 64 is kicking out. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. So it's all about surviving attack waves. Hooray! As usual, if you want to see more Commodore 64 reviews, then they are in a playlist. To get there, click on my username, takes you to the channel page as these blue funny things go across. Then click on the playlist tab, and the Commodore 64 will be there along with a load of other stuff. We're stress busting, folks. We're flying through space in a red teapot, blowing up random aliens making oobly doobly noises. Doobly, oobly, oobly, doobly, doobly, doobly. Right, okay, keep shooting, keep going on. There's no inertia in this, left, right. You can't go to the top of the screen, you can only go, what's going on here? You can only go to about halfway up. These missiles are coming diagonally across. Curse those, now an asteroid storm. This is quite cool, this one. So 1984, so not really early 80s, like mid-80s, I would say. If you had 3 of your other mates round, you could see who gets the best score. Right. They're not coming at me in any great effort there. All the aliens seem to be moving in a very similar way, and as a kid I think the interest would have been to see what graphics come up next. Now if there's 256 different graphics, then that's pretty awesome. For each level that would have taken quite a while. We're already on level 8. Now once you lose all your lives, you can see they're represented by the men in the right there underneath levels. There is a continue, so you can keep going forever and ever. So it's one of those games where it could hypnotise you if we try and destroy these weird toffee men. Yes, keep going for hours and hours to try and get to the end. No passwords, you've got to do it all in one go. Looks like everyone's firing purple stuff at me. If you are firing purple stuff around the place, then comment in the comment section below as these clown jello molds come down. Now you can try and identify what these are attacking us. We're being attacked by space biscuits now. Crazy. Level OC it says, so for some reason it's counting up in hexadecimal. Why would it do that? The OC, Orange County. Yeah, California, here I come, right back where I started from. What? It's the OC. That's the OD. Let's not go there. No, it's the OE. OE. What does that stand for? Yeah. Now, this is the bit. Now, our fuel's running out. We can duck here. So, it's a bit like Mooncrest, I suppose. Here we go, but the other way round. This looks fairly easy. It's going to get more tricky each time, so we need to go in the middle there. Each time you die, you get a new fuel tank anyway. Looks like the border's going to stay that cyany blue colour, which is very ZX Spectrum, that cyany blue colour. Yes, if you haven't already, look up Laser Malfunction. As I say, put your favourite game below, which has an overheated laser and fuel going down. That's it. Astro Blaster from the arcades. That's what they're all influenced by. But yeah, it's good to see the variations. I think I prefer this slightly to because it's a bit easier and the sounds are a bit better. But you know, there's not a great deal in it. Oh mate, what's that? It sounds like a crossing has gone off. Cross the road, everyone, as we shoot this monkey toast. Monkey toast, monkey toast. If you're a monkey eating toast, then comment in the comment section below, especially if you're travelling in deep space. Hooray for monkeys in space. I think monkeys made it to space before humans, but they might have had some assistance. And spiders as well, I think. Anyway, Right, now we're fighting these things. They look like a spaceship, at least this time round, as we're on level 11. But it's going up in hexadecimal, as I say. Get ready, player one. Speed it. I like to speed it. I think of all the games, I think these like shooters and variants of them, there's probably the most one, the most of. I can speak English for at least a split second, and I've been kaboomed. I do like the way the ship breaks into a perfect 4 pieces when you get hit. That's a quite nice touch as well. I do like seeing a bit of originality about the place. Can't quite recall any games that do that. I'm sure there must be loads, but rather than just a big explosion, do something clever. Look at the sound of this thing. Right, twin colours of stuff coming down. When did this game come out on the Atari 2600 or something similar? You probably know already. I do like aliens which are more than one colour, which is pretty nifty. Right. Oh, we've gone again. Is that our last life as we hit level 13? Game over, player one. Now, you've got 5 seconds to hit continue and the next bit comes up. If you don't do that, it takes you back to the title page. And I'm back again with all my lives starting from level 13. And I think you've got infinite continues on this one. So, you know, you can just keep playing and playing and playing as long as possible. So because of that, it would have been quite addictive. And I think because of that reason, if I had it back in the day, those weird fellows, I've had it back in the day, I think I would have played it forever. Good game, good name. Ad infinitum. That's probably Latin for something. Infinite adverts on your webpage. Right, now we've got these guys. Looks like purple hair tentacle people. You can give them your own name if you want to. Put any names of these aliens that you can think of in the comment section below, one by one, but describe them as well, because I won't remember what comes back. Nothing rude though, because that will get filtered out. Big nose. Oh god, those diagonal guys are a bit tricky to live with. Get ready, player one. That's me, level 15. Of 256. If it counts it up to 256, it might be hexadecimal. I mean, why count up in hexadecimal? That's crazy stuff. I'm sure that wasn't their intention, but something's gone happened in the coding. Can't get around those people for love nor money. But I think I might be stuck here, because you do have to get to at least a percentage of the level before you can continue around. It's going to keep starting from the start again. That's it, go around that way. Oh, look at that! I was right near the end now. Oh man, caravan. I've got to start right from the start again, have I, for level 6? Oh, is it going to take me to level 16? Oh, it's game over, player one. Continue. Yes, I am continuing through space in this endless mission. I think the weirdest ship, I've said it a few times before, the weirdest ship I've ever come across in a game, a shooter game, is a light force. It feels like you're controlling a big sewing machine. Whether they wanted it to be like the Millennium Falcon before with slight variants, it didn't work. Great game, but the ship is rubbish. Rubbish designed ship. I'd like to see all these ships together fighting a unique force. That'd be a great game, wouldn't it? A retro game that someone's done, homebrew, where you can selection a number of ships there to defeat the enemy. One of them being the asteroid ship, of course, that stay down here like Oroscoe Skin. Hey, there we go. Glowing asteroids or meteors coming through. Listen to that sound. It sounds like someone blowing through a straw, but it's good. I like it. I suppose asteroids come at you will sound a bit like that. It might be an elephant blowing through a straw, I don't know. Right, here we go. Right, level 17. Have we seen these ones before? They look like mice. Space mice. And they're dead. Now we've got some other stuff. They're really mucking about now. I don't know if these graphics were meant for a number of other games beforehand, but that's the weirdest thing to see in space ever. They're not shooting us even. Right, now we've got these weird candy things spinning around. Always firing the purple stuff, those mob. Bibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dib. It's going to make me fall asleep. Actually, if I was struggling to fall to sleep, I'd quite like that bibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dib. Right, okay. We've seen quite a few levels. If we get to the amazing level 1A, whatever number that means, you might be able to translate that into normal numbers. What are those things? They're coming down quite quick, those boys. They look like weird umbrellas. And my laser's overheated, and I blow up into 4 parts. Yes. If you've ever blown up into 4 parts in deep space, then comment below, especially if you're a space monkey. Hurrah! Space Monkey. Was that a song by Jamiroquai? Might have been. Yes. From a distant solar system. Try to look it up, but they don't list them. A million, billion, zillion light years away. Right, okay. If you recognise any of these star systems as they go burst, or a dot to dot, you put them all together, it makes a massive fish, then let me know about that as well. As we're attacked by weird sweets. So you've seen as much as this game can give. We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes, but you've seen all the gameplay literally in the first couple of minutes, and it's just a variance in the aliens there. Nothing's going to, any great consequence is going to happen beyond that. It repeats the same thing over and over again, which isn't a bad thing. It's fun enough. It's a good stress buster. There's no like massive end level bosses. So that's one thing I might have liked, but I don't think Astro Blast has had that as well. Like, after every few waves, you've got some massive thing to shoot. That would have lifted it considerably, but it doesn't have that here. It's just a number of attack waves. Then these diagonal boys coming across and then docking with your ship at some point. Infinite continues, so it's very friendly gameplay for the newbie noob, and I'm a big fan of this game then, just because of all those elements. You might not have seen this one, but I'm sure you would have seen games that are very, very similar. Now, docking should be a bit more tricky this time, but it's not a great deal more tricky. That's pretty easy, really. That's inconsequential. Whether it gets more tricky later on with a bit of inertia, maybe. But we've got a docking bonus, we've got a fuel bonus. We're bonusing Big Nose. Yeah, I've probably got enough for a review now, but maybe I'll do one extra stage. I don't know what mood I'm in. It's level 1F, of course, but you know, I just keep wanting to see what the next stage has to offer. They look like the meatballs in that Manic Miner stage. What was it? Willie meets the Kong Beast. Right. Well, this will be my last ship. Level 20. That's not bad, is it? 20 out of 256. If you're still there, then well done you. If we try and take out these Kong Beast balls. Kong Beast balls? No, that's acceptable for a PG channel, I'm sure. Well, look at this mob. They're well designed, aren't they? Yeah, I've got my... Some aliens are better than others. I wasn't very keen on the teddy bear looking ones. I like the Biscuit Boys. They're good. That's not a band, you know. That's a good idea. If you're trying to form a boy band and been struggling for a name, just been watching loads of videos and hope we're coming up. Well, what the Biscuit Boys? Like the Spice Girls, but you can all be a different type of biscuit. You have Gary Baldy, Jaffa Cake, I don't know which one of you wants to be that, a Bourbon, Custard Cream. This boy band sound a bit suspect now, I'm not messing with them. Okay, good luck you. Kit Kat, who's that? Trio, I want a trio and I want one now. Right, buff, shoot. This is insane conversation, which you come to expect on this channel. Expect nothing else. Stress busting, away we go. Non-expert gameplay, having a laugh round a friend's house and talking blarney, and maybe eating a chip sandwich when the mum's brought it up and some of the chips aren't cooked properly. Hooray, that's what it's all about, folks. That's what it's all about. Well, I think we'll leave it there. We won't do any more continues as we listen to Star Wars again. Great stuff, but there's no Star Wars ships in this. But anyway, they got away with it. So I hope you like having a look at that game. I quite liked it, basic as it was. It's Ad Infinitum, published by Mr. Chip Software in 1984, and coded by Shaun Southern, which was to go on to do much greater stuff, which was all brilliant. So hope you like having a look at that game. Thank you for watching as always. Please comment below if you've got anything to say about the game or anything retro. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye. Goodbye. If you've ever blown up into 4 parts in deep space, then comment below, especially if you're a space monkey.